I think it's time. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you Dr. Abhishek Das for your kind comment, and thanks for supporting me in every aspect of my life. So I'll quickly start my live video. So today I'll just show you what I'll be teaching. I just told that I'll be teaching you how to make this one, but I think this would become too lengthy because I just wanted to show you how to do color changing. So instead I will be teaching you an easier one. So this is a classic granny heart. This is smaller and also easy to learn and easy to teach, of course. And this is easy, but it is really time consuming. And I already taught you how to do a solid granny square earlier. This is a solid granny square. So this is the pattern. We will just play with color changing, and make the hearts. Okay, so every other thing is just same. So I think it will be suitable for me to teach you how to do an easier version of granny heart square. So this is the one that I will be teaching today. Hello Ambika, thanks for joining in, and thanks for commenting also. Okay, so I'll just quickly do a recap of whatever I taught you earlier. So in my first live class, I taught you how to do a classic granny square. Today also I will be teaching you a classic granny square, but this is a different version where I will play with colors to just bring out the shape of a heart. Okay, so this is what I'll teach you. I told that I would teach you how to make this. So this is nothing but a solid granny square which I taught in my second class. This is a solid granny square. I just played with colors to bring out this shape, and the written pattern for this is already available in my website. And if you click on the description box of this particular live, you will get the written pattern of this too. So I'll be showing you how to do a color change here, and following this you can easily make this one. Just follow the written pattern. So I have just wrote down the entire pattern very nicely, so it will be easier for you to follow. Okay, so today so I taught you these two things. I also taught you how to make this one in my third live class. This is a sunburst granny square. This is also very easy. In my after this I taught you how to make this daisy granny square. This is also easy. And then I just took a break from the granny squares and started teaching you how to make earrings. So in my last class I taught you how to make where is the other one? Oops. Okay, I taught you how to make this earring. This pattern is already available in my website, the written pattern. You can check it out. If you want the link, then message me in my WhatsApp. I have put the link of my WhatsApp group in this particular live's description box, so you can join my WhatsApp group, or you can DM me directly in my Instagram. The link to my Instagram handle is also provided. I also taught you how to make the sunflower cute earrings. Thank you, postdoc lab. So I taught in the last class, I also taught you how to make these sunflower earrings. This is also easy, and the written pattern is again available in my website, so you'll get that there. And also my most favorite one is this heart earring that I taught you in the last class. Okay, so the written pattern of this is again available in my website. Just message me, guys. I'll give you the link to that, and you can definitely message me in my WhatsApp. I'm repeating again, and also in my Instagram. The links to both are available in the description box of this particular live. Okay, and I was supposed to teach you this one also in the last class, but somehow the time did not allow me to do so. So today, if time permits, I will be teaching you how to make this particular earring. This is also very easy, and the written pattern is already available in my channel. So I'll just keep all these things aside one by one, and let's start with my granny square heart. Okay, so basically I was supposed to teach you this today, but I felt this one will be easier. So to teach as well as to learn. This is also easy, but this is lengthy. That's why I prefer to teach this one. Okay, so I'll just keep this aside. If you want to make this, then simply learn how to do the color changes in this particular live. Then follow the written pattern, of which I have already added in the description box of this particular live. You can follow the written pattern and you can make it yourself. If you find any difficulties, do message me directly and also in my WhatsApp group, whatever suits you. So now let's come to the material. So I'm using embroidery flosses. These are embroidery flosses. Okay. In India, the cost is minimum only 5 rupees per embroidery floss. So you can understand, in 10 rupees we can make one square. So it's really cheap in India. I don't know the cost outside India. You will have to check that out for yourself. So this is what we need. We need embroidery floss. You can use any yarn of your choice. Just make sure that the hook size is compatible with the yarn. So for embroidery floss, I always prefer 1.75 millimeter crochet hook. The marking has gone away because I have been using this since the last 5 years and it's working well, so I'm not changing this. So this is a 1.75 millimeter crochet hook compatible with embroidery floss. You can use other hook sizes also, starting from 0.9 to 2 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, so these are the materials that you will be needing. You will also need scissors. So I'm using this. I got this free with my crochet kit. So just keeping these things aside, and let's start with my pattern. Okay, so all who have joined my live, I will just request you guys to subscribe to my channel. If you find this video helpful, just put a like button also if you find this helpful, and just stay in the live. It will really motivate me. Okay, so let's begin with the pattern. So we will start with a magic circle. Above all, let me make this clear. I already taught you how to do magic circle, double crochet stitch, chains, everything in my first class and in every class. Okay, so I have also a playlist for all my live classes. I'll share that with you if you join my WhatsApp group or directly message me in my Instagram, anything. Okay, so let's start with the pattern. We will start with a magic circle. Okay, so how to do a magic circle? We will take the embroidery floss and wrap it around our fingers, forming an X. Easiest way to do the magic circle. Now hold both the ends together. Don't hold this tightly. Okay, just make it a little bit loose so that it's easy for then you put the hook below the first loop and then draw the second one from below. Okay, wrap your yarn around a hook and pull it through the loop. And this is how you do a magic circle. This is the first step of this particular craft. Okay, so it's easy. I'll just repeat this once again. Let me just tell you, this is a magic circle. It is also known as adjustable ring. Why is it known as adjustable ring? Because if you pull the shorter end of the yarn in this way, the rings become shorter in size, smaller in size, and if you pull this on the other side, then it will be bigger in size. That is why it is called adjustable ring, and it is known as magic circle because if you pull both the end of the yarn apart, the ring opens up easily. So it's also known as a magic circle. Okay, so let's start with a magic circle again. One more time. Wrap your yarn around your finger, forming an X. Turn it, hold it loosely. Insert your hook below the first loop and from below pull the second one in this way. And then wrap your yarn and pull it through the loop. Easy peasy. If you are a beginner, it will take some time for you to make this, maybe 1 or 2 days. Then it will be an easy peasy stuff for you too. Okay, so we did the first step, which was a magic circle. Now let's begin with the pattern. I will start with chain 2. How to do a chain? Yarn over and pull your yarn through the loop already present in the hook. This is how you do a chain. Okay, we will do one more chain. Excuse me. We will do one more chain. Yarn over and pull your yarn through the loop already present in your hook. So we did a chain 2 in the beginning of the round 1. chain, we will not consider this to be any stitch. We did a chain 2 just to increase the height of the height, okay? Because in this round we will be doing double crochet stitches, which is a slightly bigger in size stitches. So to reach that height we need to do chain 2. So this is the compulsory part of my pattern. Okay, so you will always begin with a chain 2 in each and every round wherever there is a double crochet stitch. Okay, so let's begin with the round. After chain 2 we will be doing 3 double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook in the magic circle, pull your yarn through it. Now you can see that there are 3 loops in the hook. Yarn over and pull your yarn through the first 2 loops. Now you can see that there are 2 loops in the hook. Simply yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. Okay, so this is how you do a double crochet stitch. Okay, so this is a double crochet stitch. We will be doing 2 double crochets. So let me show you. In the first round we are going to have 4 sets of 3 double crochet stitches, and between the sets you will be having 3 chains. Okay, so this is the pattern of the first round. So we did already 1 double crochet. We will be doing 2 more double crochets. Yarn over, insert your hook in the magic circle, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops, then yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. So second double crochet is done. We will be doing 1 more. Yarn over, insert your hook in the magic circle, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the last 2 loops. Okay, so we did our first 3 double crochet stitches. Then we will simply do chain 3 for the corner space. Okay, so these are the corners of a square. So the first side of the first round is done. Now we are going to do corner space. So for that we will do chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. I already taught you how to do a chain. If you want me to repeat, then simply comment in the chat box. I'll repeat it for you. Okay, so done. Chain 3, yarn over, and then in the magic circle insert your hook and pull the yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the last 2 loops. So a double crochet done. We will be doing 2 more double crochet, and I am just increasing the speed because I already taught you how to do a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook in the magic circle, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the last 2 loops. So the second side of the first round is also done. Simply do chain 3, 1, 2, yarn over and pull it through the loop. So chain 3 is done. Okay, now we will do another set of 3 double crochets in the magic circle. Actually, I have already taught you how to do double crochet in all my previous lives. So I will show this to you again in the next round. Just I'm increasing the speed. If you know how to do a double crochet or the beginner level stitches, then you can join with me or simply enjoy the live. I want to decrease the size of the circle, so I'll pull the shorter end of the yarn in this way, and the size of the circle has decreased. Now the last set, after chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, we will be doing 3 double crochets in the magic circle. So 1, 2 and then the last one, yarn over, insert your hook in the magic circle, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the last 2 loops. Okay, then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so all the sets are done. Now we will simply close the magic circle by pulling the shorter end of the yarn in this manner, and the magic circle has been closed tightly. Okay, so now simply we'll do one thing. Okay, that is, we will close the first round by doing a slip stitch in the first double crochet stitch of the round. Insert a hook there, pull your yarn through it, and then pull the first loop, this one, through the second one. This is how you do a slip stitch. Okay, so the first round has been completed. Now we will move to the next round, the second round. The second round also contains only red colored stitches, so we will continue with it. Okay, so let's just continue. There has been a little tangling of my embroidery floss. Okay, so I'll just do one thing. I'll move now. For the next round we have to just move to the chain 3 space. For that we will just slip stitch in the next stitch in this manner, and then we will do another slip stitch in the following stitch. I hope I'm audible. If I'm audible, then do comment in the chat box. So we slip stitched in all the 3 stitches, and then again we will slip stitch in the following chain 3 space in this way. So we have reached the corner of the square. Okay, yes, Ariel, thank you. I just change the color of the light, and this one is better. Okay, so I'll just begin with the next round with a chain 2 again, as I taught earlier. Every round will begin with a chain 2 because every round will contain only double crochet stitches. Okay, so this is a corner chain 3 space. Every corner of this entire project, every corner of every round will contain 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. This is the pattern. You need to know the pattern by heart, or you need to have the written pattern in front of you before doing this work. Okay, I have got the written pattern already in the description box of this live, so simply click there and go to the written pattern and practice. Okay, so we will just do 3 double crochet in this chain 3 space. 1, 2 and 3, and then we will do chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then again 3 double crochets in the same chain 3 space. So 1, 2 and 3. So we have done the stitches in the first corner of the second round. Now we will move to the next corner. Simply do 3 double crochets there. I'll just slowly tell you how to do a double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 3 space, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull your yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through the next 2 loops. Okay, yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 3 space, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. So this is how you do a double crochet stitch. Okay, after that we will do chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then again 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is done. The second corner stitch is also done. Then next we will move to the next corner, but before that there has been some tangling in my yarn, so just have to remove this. Okay, let's move on to the next part, next chain 3 space. There are also the same thing, that is 3 double crochets. I'm just speeding it up because I already taught you how to do double crochet in this live itself. If you want me to slow down, then do message in the chat box. Okay, so 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. This live is going to be recorded in my channel forever, and I have also made a separate playlist for my lives, so you can always come back and visit my channel. What if I miss to do 3 double crochets, instead I do 2? How to correct? Then you will have to open it up. I'll show you how to open it up. Wait. So you have, suppose you were supposed to do 2, but we have done 3. You will just open up the stitch by pulling it. Everything will open up easily. Okay, got it? It's as easy as that. You can just open up each and every stitch. Crochet is so easy. It's easy to do, it's easy to open up if there is any mistake, isn't it? So we did 3, and suppose I am doing 2 double crochet here. Just I am doing a mistake, 2 double crochet. Then I am moving to the next chain 3 space and doing 3 double crochet. Suddenly I realized that I did a mistake. Here I was supposed to do 2 3, so I'll just open up the stitches slowly, and then I'll just rectify myself in this way. So the pattern is really important, otherwise your work will look really messy and not at all tidy. So the last chain 3 space, there also we will be doing 3 double crochet. So 1 2 and 3, then do chain 3, 1 2 and 3, and then we will do 3 double crochet again. 1, I'll show the last one slowly of this round, 2 and 3. Okay, so I'll just show that slowly. Yarn over, welcome Ambika. Insert your hook in the chain 3 space and pull your yarn through it. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. Okay, so this is how we have completed our second round. We will simply do a slip stitch, but I have encountered a problem. There has been a little bit tangling of my embroidery floss. Sorry. Just I'll take little bit time to open up the tangling part so that I can continue. Okay, it's done. It was easy to do. Okay, so I'll just complete this round with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Okay, insert your hook in the first stitch, pull your yarn through it, and you have got 2 loops in the hook. Pull your first loop through the second one, and this is how you do a slip stitch. Okay, so our second round is also done. Now we will just check the next round. In the round 3, we will move to the corner. We will do 3 double crochet, chain 3 double crochet, and then again in the space we will do 3 double crochet with the red color. Okay, so we will continue the stitches quickly. Is it possible to cut the thread and start again? Of course it is possible to do that. There is no problem in that. It's simply you need to join another thread to it by making a knot. So it happens to me always. So we will just slip stitch in the next stitch, slip stitch in the following stitch also. Then we will slip stitch in the chain 3 space. This is how you're going to slip stitch through all the stitches till you go to your required space. Okay, after that we will do chain 2 again. As I mentioned earlier, begin each round with chain 2s to increase the height of the stitch. Then we will be doing 3 double crochets in the chain 3 space. So 1 2 and 3. Okay, then we will do chain 3. So 1 2 and 3, and again in the chain 3 space, same chain 3 space, we are going to do 3 double crochets with the same red colored embroidery floss. Okay, now in this round, in the next space, that is space between 2 sets of 3 double crochets, this is the space, there we will be doing 3 double crochets with a red colored embroidery floss. Okay, so but we will be doing a color change also, so I'll just show you how to do this. In this place we will be doing a color change. So yarn over, insert your hook in the space, pull your yarn through it and do a double crochet with the red colored embroidery floss. Okay, yarn over, again do a double crochet with the same red colored embroidery floss, but now we will be doing a color change. Okay, so for that, yarn over, insert your hook in the same space, pull your yarn through it and yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Okay, now you have got 2 loops in the hook. We will take the white colored embroidery floss. Then we will simply do a slip knot. Take your white colored embroidery floss and wrap it around your finger, forming an X. Turn, pull your first loop and from below you will pull the second one. And then pull the second loop and the shorter end of the embroidery floss apart and a slip knot will be formed. Now insert this slip knot in the hook. Tighten it. Okay. I hope it was easy to follow. I'll repeat it again, don't worry. So now we will simply pull this white colored one through this 2 loops and you did a color change. Okay, and pull the red colored embroidery floss. So now we will continue with the white colored embroidery floss. Okay, I'll just repeat it again. So we had 2 loops in the hook. We will not complete the double crochet of the red colored embroidery floss. Slip knot and slip chain, 2 different things, right? Yes, of course. Slip knot and slip chains, slip stitch, both are different things. I'll just show you how to do a slip knot quickly. So we will take the embroidery floss, wrap it around our fingers forming an X, turn, pull the first loop and from below we will pull the second one. Okay, I'll just show that to you. Pull the first loop and from below we will pull the second one and the shorter end of the embroidery floss. Sorry, it's opening up. Pull the second loop and the shorter end of the embroidery floss apart and this is how you do a slip knot. Okay, now just insert the slip knot in the hook, tighten it. Now we will just pull it through both the loops present in the hook. Don't forget to tighten the red colored embroidery floss. Okay, now we will do our stitches with the white colored embroidery floss, but there is one catch. We will take the red colored embroidery floss also and keep it white color, keep it tighten it and keep it here. I hope you understood what I did. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 3 space and also keep the red color embroidery floss on top of the hook. Pull your yarn through it, do a double crochet. I mean you are doing the stitches on the red colored floss also because you will be doing the stitches with red color in the falling stitches also. Okay, I'll just repeat it again later on. I'll just repeat it. So you have your white colored knot here. Keep the red colored embroidery floss on top of the stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 3 space, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. Okay, you will be doing the stitches on top of the red yarn also. We will do 2 more double crochet stitch with the white colored embroidery floss. Don't forget to take the red colored stitch yarn together with it. Okay, this is little bit tricky and you need little bit of practice with it. After the chain 3, because this is a corner space, so corner spaces are going to have 3 double crochets, then chain 3 and then 3 more double crochets. Okay, so we are taking this thread also in our stitches. So according to the pattern, 2 sets of 3 double crochets, then 3 double crochets with red, then the corner one with white, and then red. Sorry, so I had to do a color change again now. So I did 2 double crochet with the white colored. Now I'll do one thing. Just yarn over and insert your hook in the same space. Pull your yarn through it. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Then keep the white colored thread below and take out the red one. Okay, yarn over and pull it through the 2 loops. We did a color change. This is how you are going to do a color change, and this is really going to make your project look cool. Okay, now again we will be doing stitches with red colored embroidery floss. So yarn over and insert your hook in the space between 2 sets of double crochets. The pattern is same as that of classic granny square, and make sure that the white colored embroidery floss is on top of the hook. Pull your red yarn and do 3 double crochets on top of the space as well as the white colored embroidery floss. Oops. So we will do 2 double crochets at first. We did 2. This is little bit tricky, guys, so just pay attention. So we will do again a color change, because in the next space we will be doing white colored embroidery floss. We will be using that. So we will do one double crochet, but we will not complete that. We are left with 2 loops. We will take out the white colored embroidery floss, yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. Okay, now we will move to the next chain 3 space. Remember, we are going to stitch along with this other yarn. Okay, so let me know in the chat box. I'll just repeat it. Okay, because anyways this live is going to be in my channel forever. So far clear to me. Okay, great, thanks Ambika. So 3 double crochet, then chain 3, and then 3 double crochet. But we will not do 3 double crochets. We will just do 2 complete double crochets, and then incomplete double crochet. Keep the white embroidery floss backward, take out the red one, and yarn over and pull it through both the loops. Okay, so now we are going to have 3 double crochets in this space between both the sets. So we are going to have 3 double crochets here. I'll just show you how to do a double crochet slowly again. So yarn over, insert your hook in the space, pull your yarn through it, and then pull your yarn through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. Little bit of practice and it will be crystal clear to you. Then in this space also we are going to have it is a corner space, so the pattern is the same. Make sure to do your stitches on top of the white yarn also, because you will be doing a color change again in this particular step. So first we will do 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, then we will be doing a chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3. We will do 2 double crochets completely. 1, 2 and 1 incomplete double crochet after that. Yarn over, insert your hook in the space, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Now you are left with 2 loops. Okay, so just keep your red colored embroidery floss apart, take your white one, yarn over and pull it through both the loops. So this is how you do a color change. Okay, after that the final stitch of this round. Now we don't need the red colored embroidery floss anymore, so we will not take this in the stitches because we will cut it out now. So yarn over, insert your hook in the space, pull your yarn through it and do 3 double crochets. And it's done. So now I'll just do one thing. I'll just cut the red colored embroidery floss because we will not need this anymore. And then I'll just complete this round with a slip stitch. So insert your hook in the first stitch of the round, first double crochet stitch, and pull the yarn through it. You can see that there are 2 loops in the hook. Pull the first loop through the second one. So this is how you do a slip stitch. Okay, and then we will move to the chain 3 space. So we will have to do slip stitches in the next 2 stitches also, and also slip stitch in the chain 3 space. So we have reached our destination. Now we will be doing the last round. As you can see, the heart shape has already been formed. So the last round is simply a border round. So the pattern is same, just chain 2. Always begin the rounds with chain 2 wherever the round begins with a double crochet stitch. Okay, we will not consider this chain 2 as any stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 3 space and do 3 double crochet stitches. And then we will do chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3, and then again 3 double crochets in the same chain 3 space. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 3 space, pull your yarn through it. You have got 3 loops in the hook. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. Okay, so this is how you do a double crochet. Now the pattern is very same. Yarn in the spaces we are going to have 3 double crochet stitches. So just making it fast, I'll just slow down in the middle to show you how to do a double crochet again. This is the basic thing. So simply we are doing 3 double crochet in this space also. So the first side is done. So I'll just repeat, if you're finding this helpful, then do subscribe to my channel, guys, and also put a thumbs up. Then the next side, next corner space, we are again going to do 3 double crochets. I think I will have some extra time today for doing the earring also, so I'll quickly wrap it up. 3 double crochet, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. The pattern is same as the classic granny square pattern, only the heart shape was formed by changing the colors accordingly. I will soon bring the written pattern for this particular granny square in my website, don't worry. So now we have the spaces between the side. So in the spaces we are going to have 3 double crochet stitches, 1, 2 and one more. So yarn over, insert your hook in the space, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. Repeat it again in the next space. You're going to have 3 double crochet stitches, and again in the next chain 3 space we are going to have corner stitch, that is 3 double crochets. I do follow your channel, thank you, thanks a lot. 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. Okay, sorry for being a little bit fast, but I already taught you how to do double crochets in my earlier live classes and today also. I'll just slow it up again. So the spaces, corner spaces, are going to have 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. Okay, and then here In the next space we are going to have 3 double crochet, and again in the next space we are going to have 3 double crochet. So how to do a double crochet? Yarn over, insert your hook in the space, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. Repeat it for 2 more times because we are going to have 3 double crochets. So crochet is about patterns, and that is why it is really helpful for your mental health development, because this is really good therapeutic art and craft for people suffering from depression and other kind of health problems. So I do recommend everyone to learn this art and craft, and also other crafts also, but this is really good. So in the chain 3 space, corners chain 3 space, we did 3 double crochet, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. So we are left with the last side. After that I'll just wrap up. In the space we are going to have 3 double crochet, and in the next space, the last one, we are going to have 3 double crochet there also, and we are about to end this. Okay, it's done. Now just we will do end this with a slip stitch in the first stitch of this round. Insert your hook in the stitch, pull your yarn through it. We have got 2 loops in the hook. Pull the first loop through the second one, and this is how you do a slip stitch. Then chain 1, make it tight. Take your scissors, cut it and pull the yarn and make it tight. So this is how you do a crochet granny square, a classic granny square heart. So we are done with it. I'll just wrap up and move to the next project. I'll just say you one thing. So this is how you do a classic crochet heart granny square. So this is really simple. I taught you how to do a color change. So we will just change colors to bring out the shape of the heart. I was supposed to teach you this today. So if you want me to teach you this in the live, then do let me know in the comment section or join my WhatsApp group. I'll definitely teach that to you. But written pattern is already available in the description box, so you can click it and check it out. So here also you need to change colors and bring out the shape, and it's super easy. That's why I just taught you the easier version. So after learning this, you can definitely do this by your own, following the written pattern of my website, of course. So I'll just keep this aside and I'll quickly teach you. So I need to relook for slip chain. It is useful to reach to destination loop, right? Yes, definitely. You just need to know the basic things like slip stitch, slip knot, chains, and single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet. That's it. These are the basic things you need to know. So now I'll just quickly teach you how to make this earring. This is super easy, guys, and the written pattern is also available in the description box, so you can check it out. So for this I have the written pattern. So according to it we need 8 beads. So I just took a needle. So there are so many granny squares. Is it, can we have our own pattern? Is it? Yes, of course. In fact, I used 3 double crochets in this particular granny square for the sets, but in some other project earlier I used 2 double crochets. So you can play with your own patterns and bring out different shapes. So it's just super easy. I also played with it, and there are so many granny squares. This one also, but this is a different one. So you can make your own granny squares. There are many, literally many. So for this earring, guys, we are going to have 11 beads. Okay, so we will just take our needle and pass the beads through our thread. Okay, so now we will begin quickly. I will take the embroidery floss and wrap it around our finger, forming an X. Pull the first loop, and from below we will just pull the second one, and just pull the second loop and the shorter end of the yarn apart to make a slip knot. So we are going to begin this round with a slip knot. So it is really easy. Insert your hook in the loop and tighten it. So now we are going to have 8 chains in. So for that, yarn over, pull it through the loop, 1 chain, yarn over, pull it through the loop, second, yarn over and pull it through the loop, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can make as many number of chains as you want. The pattern will change according to your wish. So I decided to make 8 chains, so I did it. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now we will quickly make a ring with it. So we will slip stitch in the first chain like this. Just let me read the chat once and then I'll do the ring. How you decided to have single crochet or double crochet for your pattern? It's very simple. Single crochet are shorter in size, double crochet are bigger in size. You can make circles with single crochets also. You can make circles with double crochets also. If you want, I can do a difference between the two in my next live class. You can just play with different stitches according to your requirement. That's it. So we did 8 chains. Now simply insert your hook in the first chain and pull your yarn through it. And we will do a slip stitch, that is pull the first loop through the second one. So we did a ring with it, ring of chain 8. Now many people really suffer while doing magic circles. For them, chain 8 ring, chain 6 ring, chain 4 rings, chain 3 rings are really useful. Okay, so for this I will be using a 8 chain ring. So chain rings are an alternative to magic circles if you find it difficult, but I prefer magic circles always. But for this particular project, chain 8 or chain rings are really helpful. Then I'll just do one thing, chain 1 to secure it. Now we will do our stitches around this chain ring. So insert your hook in the ring space, pull your yarn through it and do a single crochet stitch. Yarn over and pull it through both the loops. So this round will contain a total of 8 single crochet stitches. I am not repeating it. However, the live will be recorded in my channel, so don't worry, you will get it. So 2 single crochet done. We will be doing total 8 single crochet. 3. Insert your hook in the ring, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through both the loops. Okay, so single crochet is done. 4. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Last one. Insert your hook in the ring, pull the yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through both the loops. So we did a total of 8 single crochets around the ring. Okay, after that we will again be doing the next round with single crochets, but look at the pattern carefully. We will do a chain 1 first and turn our work. Be careful, I'm just doing it little bit slowly for you to follow. And then we will do 1 single crochet in the last single crochet stitch, or if you view it from this side, the first single crochet stitch. Insert it there and do a single crochet there. So this round begin with 1 single crochet, Clear? Then in the following 6 single crochets, we will be having 2 single crochet in each one of them. The pattern is like this, so follow this. Insert your hook in the next stitch, pull your yarn through it and do a single crochet. One more single crochet in the same stitch. So one, say third one will also have 2 single crochet. Fourth one will also have 2 single crochet. Fifth one will also have 2 single crochets. This is the pattern, so don't miss it. Fifth one will also have 2 single crochets, and this one is also going to have 2 single crochets. Just let me see whether the counting is correct or not. 1 2 1. Okay, so we are left with the last stitch. The last stitch will contain only 1 single crochet. So I hope it was easy. I'll just repeat it. In the first stitch of this round, you will be having 1 single crochet. Then in the following 6 stitches, you will be having 2 single crochet in each one of them. And in the last stitch, you will be having 1 single crochet. So you can see a semicircular type of pattern being formed. Okay, a semicircle. This is an easy pattern for a semicircle. Start with 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 2 single crochets in each one of them, and then in the last one do 1 single crochet. So play with as many number of stitches as you want. Make sure that the first and the last one contains 1 single crochet each. So this round is also completed. Then we will start, then the next round is the round of double crochets. So whenever there is a round of double crochets, you will start with chain 2. Whenever the round is a round of single crochets, start with chain 1. For half double crochets, also start with chain 1. But for this round, it will contain double crochet stitches, so start with chain 2. Okay, hands off to your knowledge. Thanks. I have been practicing crochet since the last 5 years, so I know these things. That's why I am teaching this to you all. It will be easy for all the beginners. Turn your work. Okay. Then in the first stitch, we will be having 1 double crochet. Okay. Then chain 1. Okay. After that, yarn over. In the next stitch, we are going to have 1 double crochet. We will not do a chain 1 now. Just we will take a bead and slide it here. Okay. Yarn over and do a double crochet in the next stitch. I hope it's easy for you to understand. We will now slide the next bead. Instead of beads, you can also do chain ones, then it will not be so colorful, of course. So I chose a colorful version, so I chose to use beads here. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and do a double crochet stitch. As I taught you earlier, in this round the pattern will be same. Okay, again draw or slide a bead. You can use same colored beads. I did not have same colored beads for 11. That's why I chose multicolored beads. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the last 2 loops. I hope it's easy for you to understand, and I hope I am being able to teach this to you properly. Thanks Ambika for so many conversation, because this is really helping me in my work. After that, again double crochet in the next stitch and we will repeat it. Just slide the beads slowly. and do double crochet. In the next class, I will be teaching you something different, a new kind of craft with beads. It is looking more beautiful. Yes, that is why I chose the beads version, because instead of beads you can also do chains. Then also it will look good, but with beads it's looking prettier. You can select other kind of beads also. So crochet is really versatile. You can just play with it. You can make beaded bags in a similar way. The pattern will of course be different. So after every double crochet we will slide our bead towards our hook, and then we will do a double crochet in the next stitch. This is the pattern. What is the millimeter of the beads? That I don't know. You can use different any particular size. Don't You can use smaller size beads also, based on your choice. I thought a bigger size one will make it look prettier, so I chose this one. But I don't know the size of the bead. This is the one thing that I don't know. I randomly selected it because I have been crocheting over the last 5 years, so I have got huge stocks of beads and everything. Literally everything. I'll just show you one more thing that is not available right now. I have been making crochet jewelries, so you can see a huge stock of jump rings, ear studs, everything. And like this I've got multiple containers. So I chose this side beads, but literally I don't know the millimeter size. You can use anything of your choice. I hope I made it clear. Okay, so last two beads are remaining. I'll quickly complete it. Like this. So slide the last bead, yarn over, insert your hook in the stitch, pull your yarn through it, yarn over and pull it through the first two loops and then through the last two loops. So this is how you do it. After that, do a chain 1 and do the last double crochet stitch of this round, and it's done. So this round of beads is completed. Now we will just do the last one. So I may reach while trying. Please bear with me and thanks. I may reach while trying. I did not understand what you said. Sorry. So after that, I'll just do the last round. The last round is very easy. We will do chain 3. You know how to do a chain 3 right now because I taught you this to you many times. Turn your work and do a slip stitch in this particular space. Okay, again chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3, and then slip stitch here in this stitch. This is basically the double crochet stitch. So slip stitch in any double crochet stitch. Basically, instead of chain 3 you can also do chain 4, chain 5 based on the pattern. How you can decide it by yourself, and do the slip stitches in this particular spaces. These are the double crochet spaces. I'll quickly complete it, and this will also end now. This is the last step. Just do chain 3 and slip stitch in your double crochet stitches. The double crochet stitches are behind the beads, so don't worry. I'll just tell you one thing. I did the pattern with chain 3 in this last round, but I personally feel that it will look good with chain 4 or chain 5. So 1, 2 and 3. I'll tell you why after this round. I hope it's easy to follow. 1, 2 and 3. So 1, 2 and 3. And the last one, 1, 2 and 3. Oh, it's not okay. Just insert your hook in the last stitch, taking a little bit. Yes, it's done, and slip stitch is done. Okay, so just end this with a chain 1. Yes, looks doable. Okay, and just cut it. After the chain 1, pull your yarn and just tighten it. Okay, so basically I think instead of chain 3, if you do chain 4 or chain 5, it will look better, because then the chain 3 chain 4 thing, this round things will be visible. That is what we want. But I already did the first earring with chain 3, so I had to do this one also with chain 3. Okay, so our work is done. We will just hide this particular thread somewhere. I always prefer hiding it in the within the stitches. Just I'm showing you how to do it, and then using a fabric glue for sticking the loose ends. Just cut this extra thing because we don't need it. After that, use fabric glue to just stick it at the back side, so it will look neat and clean. So it is done. I'll just do one more thing that is remaining. For that I need my earring hook. Okay, so this is the earring hook, guys. I'm simply doing this because I was supposed to do this in my last live, but my time had already passed away, so I couldn't do it. Insert the hook in any chain. Make sure it is in somewhat middle, like this, and just close the hook with your plier. I face little problems with these things, but it's okay. Make sure that the opening is closed, otherwise it will come out. So it's done. So I hope the pattern was easy for you to follow. How is this looking? So basically all my pending earring works have been completed. So these are all the earrings that I taught you in my last live. Today I completed this one also. So I'll just combine all the earrings and make it into one blog in my website. So all the pattern will be available to you easily. And today I taught you how to make this one. Instead of this one, the written pattern is available in the website. I'm just going to show you the link quickly. So this is my live that is going on. Just click on the more button. Oops. The more button, and click the more button here. There are a series of links. So all the first few links are for the written pattern for these all my work with all the pictures and all. You in the second last link you will go to my WhatsApp group, join it. I'll just give updates of my lives there, and also follow my Instagram, because it will be really helpful for me. And then simply for this granny square, I'm clicking the first link. It will take you through to my website, and there I have provided the written pattern with all the pictures step by step for the classic granny square. You will get it there. Okay, so that's it. So today's live is ending here, and I'll just show you one thing. Just wait. So I had to go somewhere. So in my next live, thanks, welcome. I'll just tell you one thing. In my next live, I will be teaching you how to make this. This is nothing but a phone hanger. Oh, sorry, bag hanger. So you're going to hang this in your bag strap, and this is a mirror also. You can take out the mirror whenever you want. So I will be teaching you this simple work in my next live in 1 hour. If the time does not permit it, I'll continue this in the following live. Okay, so bye, take care, tata, thanks for joining.